sanctuary if you're ready tonight. I know that it's all so heavy. Won't you let me inside? 'Cause I could be your sanctuary.
What's up guys, hope everyone is doing well. In today's video I'm going to be going over an update for JASMY only, but to go ahead and get it started here. First off, in this chart, drawing attention to the falling wedge. I have it depicted in a curvilinear fashion here. It is the dashed white convergent lines down towards the bottom we've set right here, November, December of last year. Pretty much exactly what Bitcoin has done so far as well. Basically we're seeing, with this highlight, the screen highlights pointing out the similar to Bollinger Bands tightening up. Eventually, once that happens, there will be some sort of relief towards the upside or the downside. The pattern we're seeing on here, being a falling wedge, is leaning that more towards the bullish side. The fact that we've already, broken out right here, and we've basically come down and we found support twice. It wasn't exactly on it clearly, as you can see, it was just right above it, but we are staying above it. The two bottoms, March of this year, and then recently June. We already technically wicked a little bit lower. We haven't closed lower yet, but nonetheless, like I said, we are finding support along this upper bound right there. We take a look at our side also, again, further points things towards a bullish fashion. Also, in general, the fact that Bitcoin looks the way that it does right now, as I've gone over past videos, and how promising it looks, is the biggest plus to all of this analysis in the first place. If we look at our side, we're seeing a bullish divergence very clearly from March of last year to November, December of last year. Like I said, when we set that the entire, not the entire, but Bitcoin, a lot of altcoins set their what seems to be the absolute low for this bear market we've recently went through. Stretching it a little bit, we can see the full picture. Essentially, clearly, that's what the bullish divergence is. The price has just been going down. Our side has been slowly going up. The RVI, the relative volatility index, is doing the same thing basically right now, roughly. Going all the way back to right here, we're slowly but surely inching our way upwards. This time around, when we bottomed the lower bound, this blue territory down here, you can see that we stayed there for a shorter period of time than we did during the actual lowest low when the prices were lower. Hopefully we'll continue to slowly move upwards here. We'll see the purple line cross above. The yellow will eventually cross this threshold right here at 50, that gray dashed line, and the volatility will trade more towards this upper side up here. And then this MACD really kind of paints the full picture here. I've gone over, we're essentially seeing this on every single cryptocurrency chart right now because we just went through a bear market. Therefore, we are seeing the convergence of the MACD ultimately towards zero. Once it converges towards zero, it will have that divergence towards the upside. This is the geometry that simply displays what is actually on here, taking away the drawings. You see the histogram is converging towards zero from the upside to the downside, and the moving averages are converging towards zero from the downside towards the upside. Creates this geometry right here. Like a tornado, we're building up this momentum, we're building up this pressure. Like a spring, eventually it's going to have to be, there's going to have to be some sort of relief. That bottlenecking is going to have to end, and then it's going to have to exponentially rise or fall. Again, like I said, everything really seems to be pointing to the fact that it'll rise. The price pattern we are seeing, the way Bitcoin looks, the RSI, the RVI as well, breaking this range right here, 0.008 to basically really a penny and a half. The upper bound being a penny and a half, that is going to be an important price target to look out for. Then roughly around 6 to 7 cents, and then we got 20 cents. Lower than 6 cents, maybe about 3.5 cents to watch out for. It lines up with the golden pocket range roughly. Like I said, the upper bound of that being more so around 20 to 25 cents. The circulating supply for this coin is 49 billion. The recent high was $3. That puts it at around approximately $150 billion market value. If it goes up to, like I have it diagrammed on here, $20, it's going to be pushing $1 trillion. I don't think $1 trillion is too asinine to say. I think it's at least somewhat reasonable. I think anything after $20 just starts to gradually become more and more unreasonable. So, like I said, the recent high was $3. $5 is only going to make it worth around $250 billion. It's $10 is going to be roughly $500 billion. So I mean, that's also good as well. I mean, taking it from the lowest low up to, I mean, even if we just hit the same high at $3, that's a 117,000% move. That's a 1.2 thousand X overall. If we move up to $5, that's 200,000%, 2,000X, and $20 is 840,000. So I mean, it's an 8.4 thousand X. And obviously we could go higher. I mean, even if, just entertain it here. But let's say we hit the 1.618 of this retracement. It's on here, taken from the highest high to the lowest low. That is pushing 10 million%. So I think that's it's a 10 or 100,000 X. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not entertaining that. I think, like I said, once it goes past $20, it's starting to become more unreasonable. I mean, if it went to the 1.618, that'd be $232. It's pretty steep there, in my personal opinion. Given that the recent high was $3, I think $20 is a little bit more respective of that. But I believe that was all for the technical analysis. I just wanted to quickly touch on the actual use case, like what the project is. I've gone over it in the past, if you're already familiar with it. It comes from Japan. It's built as Japan's Bitcoin. People that have worked with Sony or been over there and are over this, I assume, if I'm correct, still over the project. It's an IoT geared blockchain bringing, as it says on the screen, data democracy. For example, when websites ask you for cookies, or like Google or TikTok or some sort of social app on your phone in general is gathering data from your usage of the hardware, whether it be a computer or your phone, like I said, is gathering data from you. JASMY basically is giving people the ability to have democracy with respect to that, and monetizing it. Instead of them just accessing your data, like you're agreeing for them to access your data, now you can basically charge them in a way you'll get rewarded with JASMY, or perhaps, like in the future, maybe you can get rewarded whenever you choose or something like that. Or if there's another blockchain like this that already exists, that it comes out, you get rewarded with that specific protocol's currency. But that was really all that I wanted to go over. I just wanted to quickly touch on what it was there. I'll leave this website in the description if you're not already familiar with it, or if you just want to check it out in general. But everything being said, again, none of this is financial advice. This is more so meant to be educational content for you to kind of learn and pick up on, jargon and terminology within trading if you're already, or if you're just getting into it, and things like that. Do your own research, come to your own conclusions based off your own line of reasoning, and don't make decisions based upon someone else's opinion or video or post online or something like that. But all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a blessed day.
Ooh, I'm regretting now, won't I see you forever, such a long